A couple of videos back, I talked about how Shiba Inu has been in talks with Turkey, probably to make the token its legal tender. Well, it appears that there's new eye-opening information about this partnership, and this video is going to uncover all of those secrets. So make sure to stick around. This is one video you don't want to miss. Disclaimer. Hey SHIB Army, and welcome back to yet another video on this channel. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, allow me to welcome you. On this channel, you'll get Shiba Inu information and updates as they happen. So if that's something you're interested in, join the family by hitting the subscribe button and then the notification bell so that you know when I post a new video. Now that we're all settled in, let's get into today's video. Let's begin with really interesting news. There's a whale that now owns about 4 trillion SHIB after recently purchasing almost 50 billion Shiba Inu tokens. This particular whale bought about 55 million SHIB tokens a couple of days before this, and it bought 50 billion and 79 billion tokens before that. Knowing all of this, you'd have to agree with me that there has to be something going on, because why else would this whale be purchasing loads of SHIB this often? It becomes even more possible when you consider that this whale is just one of a number that have been going heavy with their SHIB purchases recently. Most times when there's this hike in purchasing, investors suspect that it's a buy signal. So, what do you think? Could this be a signal for smaller scale holders to stock up on their SHIB investment? Tell us what you think in the comments section. That said, remember that the comment section of a YouTube channel is not a place to get financial advice. Make sure to do your own research before making any financial commitment. Anyway, speaking of SHIB holders, the SHIB Army is approaching another milestone: 3 million followers. About this time last year, the SHIB Army was only 6,000 people strong, but in the space of 1 year, the community has grown more than 100 times its original size. A SHIB enthusiast on Twitter, FXAlexE, is calling the SHIB community to get the follower count, which is currently at 2.9 million, to 3 million this week. So if you've yet to follow the official SHIB Twitter account, consider doing that now. That said, not only is the SHIB Army growing, the Shiba Inu trifecta is growing as well. Although SHIB has gotten listings and acceptance on more than 100 exchanges and merchant platforms, Bone and Leash have not enjoyed a similar level of success in that area. However, that's gradually changing. MEXC Derivatives has listed the Bone and USDT for margin trading. The announcement was made on MEXC Derivatives' official Twitter handle and retweeted by Milkshake. To add to that, Milkshake also tweeted that a major car dealer in New Jersey now accepts all coins of Shiba Inu's ecosystem: SHIB, Bone, and Leash. The company, $499 down now, showed proof of this adoption with captioned images. Now, the story of this particular adoption is quite interesting. The adoption was announced by Ahmed Fazari, who happens to be the brother of the owner of $499 down now. Apparently, Fazari tried convincing his brother to adopt SHIB as a means of payment by telling him everything about the token, including all its past successes and future developments. But in a positive turn of events, the brother decided to add all 3 Shiba Inu tokens. According to Fazari, I was trying to convince my brother to accept SHIB as a form of payment in his car dealership in New Jersey. When I told him about how our SHIB ecosystem and how it works and the SHIB Army power, he decided to accept the trifecta SHIB, Bone, and Leash. This just goes to show how the Shiba Inu community is a very powerful force. Also, both of these adoptions are big because they mean that other Shiba Inu tokens do not only have relevance within the ecosystem, they are now garnering relevance outside of it. Plus, an adoption of any of the Shiba Inu tokens would go a long way to bringing the entire ecosystem to people's notice and cementing its real-world relevance. Alright, to the main bit of news. What's the real truth about Turkey and Shiba Inu? Well, SHIB Informer has finally addressed this, and they had a lot to say. First off, they mentioned that while there was a formal meeting between Shiba Inu representatives and the Turkish government, no formal deal was struck. More so, SHIB Informer is of the opinion that SHIB is not even ready to be a country's official currency. But then they mentioned that Shibarium, SHI, and ShibaNet would help to push SHIB to the next level where it could function properly as a country's official currency. Now, considering that the meeting didn't produce the result that some of us were expecting, there might be those that are wondering if there is any merit to meetings like this. Well, SHIB Informer preempted this and addressed it, saying, yes, they let people in positions of power know how decentralization and the influence of these new kinds of communities can be a positive force in the modern world. To this end, SHIB Informer has encouraged the SHIB community to contact other political classes about Shiba Inu if they want to. The Shiba Inu team will also continue to reach out to people and institutions that it believes will make a difference, and not just those that are hyped. While there is no Turkish government Shiba Inu partnership right now, experts seem to be of the opinion that a partnership like it would propel SHIB's prices to more than twice its current price. The token currently has a 24-hour trading volume of about $500 million, so it shouldn't be that difficult for it to double its price, especially if Shiba Inu continues to accumulate use cases as it has been. Now on to the global scene. The EU has finally voted against the proof-of-work ban. According to Watcher Guru, Patrick Hansen, who has been following up with today's parliamentary session, noted that a majority of the members of the European Parliament from the EPP, ECR, Renew, and ID voted against it, while a majority of the MEPs from Greens, S&D, and GU mainly voted in favor. The ban was proposed in the markets and crypto assets MiCA framework that sought to limit the use of cryptocurrencies that are powered by proof-of-work because of how much energy they consume. This is even more of an issue now that Russia, the biggest exporter of crude oil to Europe, has alienated itself from the rest of the world by invading Ukraine. However, despite what seems like an urgent need for the preservation of energy, the EU Parliament has voted to let proof-of-work cryptos be, even though they still consume a lot of energy. It was a really close call, but proof-of-work cryptos are free to breathe. What this means is that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the cryptos built on the Ethereum blockchain will live to see another day. I know that most cryptos built on Ethereum don't use proof-of-work, like Shiba Inu, but they exist on a blockchain that does, and so could be affected by a ban. That said, considering that energy conservation is becoming more of a pressing issue for the EU, chances are that a ban might be revisited, and proof-of-work cryptos might not survive the revisitation. So it is probably best that Bitcoin and Ethereum move to a different kind of consensus method, most likely proof-of-stake. Finally, Austin is going to accept crypto payments and integrate Web3 applications to improve residents' lives. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. #ShibaInu. Good luck! The city's mayor, Steve Adler, is really serious about discovering ways that blockchain technology and crypto payments can bring innovation to his city. And for now, there are two initiatives that are being explored. The first is about promoting the benefits of blockchain and ensuring that there is equity, diversity, accessibility, and inclusion with the technology. To this end, Mayor Adler mentioned that the city manager is directed to ensure the city is helping to create an environment within the city government and in the community generally that supports the creation and development of technologies, including without limitation, blockchain and other Web3 related technologies, protocols, and applications. The second initiative basically instructs the city manager to do a study to find out how the city can adopt Bitcoin and crypto-related policy. It looks like the aim of this initiative is to make it possible for residents of Austin to legally pay bills like municipal taxes, fees, and penalties using crypto. With these initiatives, Austin joins the likes of New York City, Miami, and the state of Colorado in finding ways to implement positive crypto-related policies. Miami and New York City are already a step ahead as they've both released their own citywide coins. But Austin isn't that far behind as it has something in the works right now. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like the video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.